Alright, I've put together a spoiler so far of what I've seen from Ghosts from the Past, so let's dig on into this bad boy, shall we? Make sure you guys smash the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more excellent breakdown. So, I've been through watching infinite Ghosts from the Past videos. I've seen a lot of posts on Facebook, and we're going to review everything that I have seen so far that kind of caught my eye in the reprint block. No, just kind of give you guys the heads up for this. So, we see that Solomon Great, what is it, Foul got an ultra printing. About time, alright? Kudos to you, Konami. Evenly Matched got a reprint this set as well. Somebody somewhere knew that there needed to be another reprint of this. They actually did good. I will say this though, the lack of good staples that I've seen so far from this set is not good. All right, Tackle Crusader finally gets a reprint. It's been like 8 months since Tackle Crusader was relevant, but alright, you tried. Dragon Knight Draco Quest, I guess, needed a reprint. The big hard-hitting one for this, though, is Orchestrated Return, entering back into the fray. I'm actually glad that they dumped this in this set. It needed to be in here. I also see that we got Baby Rock in here. For some reason, I guess it did need a reprint. We have been abusing, the whole concept of Baby Rock. I mean, what? It's an extender, right? If I recall. Update Jammer, baby, got a nice ultra print as well. I've heard a lot of good, nice things about this from a lot of people. A lot of people are like, "Ooh, Update Jammer." I know. I'm actually this one actually super excited me. Pretty much the most on this picture. Dark Requiem got another reprint. That doesn't surprise me. Same thing with things like Arm Dragon, you guys know are supposed to be in here. I didn't put that. I also see that XYZ Burst got a reprint. I don't really think that it needed that all that much. Cosmo Tin Can's in here. So, I just made a market watch this morning talking about Cosmo buyouts. And then all of a sudden, every Cosmo card underneath the frickin' sun is getting a reprint to some degree here. You'll see the others here in a second. And then Salvage got a much needed reprint. I'll be honest with you, Salvage in a nice higher rarity is actually not a bad thing. I'm actually kind of glad that they dumped it in here. I know a lot of people are like, well, Robbie, it's Salvage. Do you really care all that much? Hey, it's Salvage. Let the water players have their fun with this, alright? I'll take it. Alright, next up, well, not so much super interesting stuff, but these miscellaneous reprints were kind of interesting. So we did get an upgrade for the Medolce Sistart, and I'm actually really happy for this as well. Speaking of Sistart, we also got an upgrade for the other Medolce monster, the special summon extender that does whole bunch of crazy stuff. Alright, they actually took their time in this pack and went ahead and gave Medolce those much needed, 1 reprints and some nice upgrades, alright? For some reason, Gear Town's in here too. That one I question marked really hard because I was like, do we really need a Gear Town reprint at this point in time? And I guess it is about that time that we dump in Gear Town for some sort of reprint. Solomon Great Falco also got an upgrade. I'm also really glad that we decided to randomly upgrade the stuff in this set. Now, Ojama freaking Country. They dumped Ojama Country in here, and from what I've seen from everything, I haven't seen an Ojama Blue or Red reprint. I'm not quite sure, why they chose to randomly dump Country in here, but alright. I'll see that we got, Royal Prison got a reprint as well in a high rarity. I'm actually kind of happy for that as a stun player. Photon Extender Man down here actually got a reprint as well in an ultra rare, which is actually really nice as well. I'm actually super happy about that. Durando, I guess, needed a reprint. We've been through how much support now for artifacts, and Durando has been super easily available, but I feel like Konami was like, alright, we're gonna drop this in here and you guys can enjoy it. I also see Synchron support? No, it's Jack Atlas's Resonator stuff. I think we got the Resonators. Yeah, I think that's Calling That Searches. There's another Resonator card in here that I didn't put on the picture. It didn't even really pique my interest. I just saw it and I was like, well, that's just kind of a waste of an Ultra slot. But alas. And then we also got Miracle Synchro Fusion. Also getting a nice upgrade as well. Alright. You know, I don't even play that jank, but it's a nice upgrade nonetheless, right? Like, you want nice Miracle Synchro Fusion, right? I'll take it. All right, next up. Ooh, what else do we have here? We also have Danger Thunderbird got the reprint in here. Once again, it's kind of interesting that they chose just Thunderbird from what I've seen so far. I haven't seen a Bigfoot or anything, but as I'm making this video, yeah, it's just the Thunderbird. And of course, you see the E-Telly up there that we already knew about. We also got Thestalos, the Mega Monarch, getting a reprint as well, which also kind of piqued my interest a little bit. But all right, I see you, Konami. We also got the Mole from Drev got a reprint as well. You can't really see it all that well there in the hand with the Thestalos as well, but it's there. We also see the Mass Change 2 got a reprint. Why? Like, I guess it wasn't an expensive card. Dark Requiem. You also see that Cosmo Tin Can's up here. For some reason, Monarchs Erupt, we just got a rare of this. Like, hello, Gold Series? Like, we reprinted this. All right, now we're upgrading it into Ultra Rare? That one kind of, not gonna lie, when I saw that, when I was looking through stuff, I was like, oh, come on, man. Like, did we really need to do that? Did we really need to reprint it again? I feel like that was just pack filler at the end of the day. I also see here that Arc Brave Dragon got support. Keep in mind that it's what, like light dragons for the Starry Night archetype. So the thing that they were trying to do with that was at least give it, you know, the synergy. There's Ciaro in here, and there's that vanilla monster, which I'll talk about in a little bit. So yeah, Ciaro and him did get the reprints in here. Gigantos was a nice upgrade, but much like Tackle Crusader, we were 100 years late on that one. I'm not quite sure why we kind of fumbled the ball on that one. But, I mean, I guess Konami's trying. So I'll take it. All right. I think a lot of people will as well. I also see down here that Evil Thorn got a reprint as well. I was so excited. I literally squeed when I saw that. I'm like, oh, how long has it been? All right. Like, finally, some good eating here. Pudding Cess got a reprint, and we got a reprint on one of the big dragons that we've needed for the Red Eye support for quite some time. So actually, kudos to that. Now, last image here, there's a lot here. So we saw that Chateau got a printing in Ultra. Is it again or just in general? I see here that we got Lava Vol Volcano Handmaiden. We also got the Molten Conduction Field. There's your reprint for Cosmo Dark Lady. We got Recover for some reason, finally popping on out here. So, I mean, it is an Earth tuner. It was, well, you would play with E-Telly to make the Naturia Beast. Original Mass Change got the reprint. Down here we have the other vanilla monster that's light. Like I said, we also had Ciaro. Metal Foes Mithrilium. There's all the vanilla Metal Foes stuff got the reprint in here as well, in like ultra forms. I didn't even really want to cover that all that much. We also got Infinite Hieratic stuff. S-Set got the reprint as well, along with a trap card, and as you see, a ton. Splash Mage got a pretty cool upgrade as well, which I was actually really cool with. Backup Secretary's in here too, for some reason. And the big one that caught my attention here was Red Supernova Dragon is evidently in the set. And I was like, hello? So it's 3 tuners plus 1 non-tuner synchro monster to make it. That's a lot. Must be first special summoned. Must synchro summon. Gains 500 attack for each tuner in your graveyard. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. And once per turn when your opponent activates a monster effect, or when your opponent's monster declares an attack, quick effect banish this card and all cards your opponent controls. And then once per turn during your next end phase, after this card was banished by its own effect, special summon this banished card. Alright, so this fat thing stands at an apex of 4K down here. Alright, like I was excited when we got this. I was like, ooh, some good eats. So this is where I'm stopping from doing these. This is everything I've seen so far from Ghosts from the Past. So what do you guys think about all these fresh little reprints? Definitely some interesting stuff. I'm very curious to see what more will come out of today. There's a lot of videos. All right, a lot. There's like 30 of them. All right, and this is just what I've seen so far. Hoping for Microcode Talker to be, or the fact that this is in here opens up the door to some relatively interesting stuff, because that set that had that was the legendary God Box, which means we've opened back up the door to kind of revisit some of those imports. So there is a chance, and I do mean this, there's a good chance that maybe something else floated on in through the cracks. Maybe, that was the set with Dragoon in it. All right, so there is a possibility that something else could have creeped along the way, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, it's definitely interesting, because that's the Decode Heat Soul set, so we'll have to wait and see. Guys, make sure you smash your living crap out subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more excellent content, and I'll see your bit of faces back here later on in the day for some more quality content. Peace out. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.